What is your current address?
1314 Tampico Avenue.
Is that a house or apartment?
It's a house
How long have you lived at your current address?
for 2 years.
What was your previous address?
916 Del Monte Avenue
How long did you live there?
for 7 years.
How long have you lived in California?
29 years.
Have you lived in any other states?
Yes,
In what states?
Arizona.
Do you intend to reside permanently in the United States?
Yes, I do.
Now it's your turn to answer some questions. Are you ready? What is your current address? Is that a house or apartment? How long have you lived there? What was your previous address? Do you intend to live permanently in the United States?
Do you still work for the same company?
Yes, I do.
How long have you worked there?
6 years.
Okay. What is the name of your employer?
Fresh Express.
And what do you do in your job?
I check up the quality of the salads.
Quality of the salad's good. Is your husband working?
Yes, he is.
Okay, and what does he do?
He is sanitation manager.
Sanitation manager. Okay, great.
Are you working now, Letty?
Yes.
Where do you work?
AM PM?
What is your position there?
Cashier?
How many years have you worked there?
1 year?
Where did you work before that?
At 24-hour fitness center?
What did you do there?
I used to work at the child care center.
Do you still work at Escamilla and Sons?
No, I don't.
Who is your new employer?
Man packing.
What is the address?
Here's my check stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. When did you start work there?
November 15 last year.
Is your husband employed?
Excuse me. Can you repeat, please?
Is your husband working?
No, he is retired.
Thank you.
Now is your turn to answer some questions. Are you ready? Do you still work for the same company? Are you working now? What is the name of your employer? How long have you worked there? What do you do? Very good.
Okay, let's try some other work questions. Are you working now? Does your spouse work? What kind of work does he or she do? Who was your last employer? How long did you work there? Very good.
How many times have you been out of the United States since you became a permanent resident?
4 times.
When was the last time you left?
November 26, 1999.
When did you return?
January 2nd, 2000.
What was the reason for your trip?
Vacation.
Have you ever been out of the United States for more than 6 months?
No, I haven't.
Since becoming a permanent resident, have you been out of the United States?
Yes, I have.
Since you filed your petition for naturalization, have you been out of the United States?
Yes, I have.
When was your last trip out of the U.S.?
June 6, 1998.
How long were you gone?
For 3 weeks.
What was your destination?
Ica, Peru, South America.
Now is your turn to answer some questions. Are you ready? How many times have you been out of the United States since you got your alien registration card? Since you mailed your application for citizenship, have you been out of the United States? When was the last time you left the country? When did you return? What was the reason for your trip? Have you ever been out of the United States for more than 6 months? Very good.
Are you single or married?
I'm married.
Does your wife live with you?
Yes.
And how many times have you been married?
Only one time.
And your wife, how many times has she been married?
Only one time too.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Does your wife have a permanent resident card?
No, she is a citizen.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Maria, what is your marital status?
I get married
You're married, okay. And how many times have you been married?
2 times.
All right. And when did you get the divorce from the first husband?
January 16, 1972.
All right. And he was also a permanent resident?
He never came to the United States.
Okay. How many children do you have?
5.
5. And they were all born in the United States?
2 in Mexico and 3 in the United States.
Okay. Alrighty. And how old are they?
Luis is 13, Andrea is 12, Juan is 7, Simetri is 6, and Juan Jesus is 1.
Okay.
Valeria, are you still married to Victor Mora?
Yes, I am.
Is he a permanent resident or a U.S. citizen?
He is a permanent resident.
And you have 2 children, is that right?
Yes.
Where were they born?
Excuse me? When or where?
Where?
In the United States?
Do they live with you?
Yes, they do.
Now is your turn to answer some questions. Are you ready? What is your marital status? How many times have you been married? How many children do you have? Were they born in the United States? Do they live with you? Is your husband or wife a permanent resident? Very good.